Best weapon inside of COD Mobile Season 7. Let's get it. But before we start, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel for everything COD Mobile. And also, if y'all want even more COD Mobile, definitely subscribe to the live stream channel. I will leave a link in the pinned comment. We're doing the first live stream at 500 subs, so definitely be a part of the process. Let's get into it. So the very first weapon that we have is the AK-117. I really do not know what happened to my beloved AK-117. But before, it used to beam so hard and just so clean. It just used to be the assault rifle of choice. But now, since Season 7, I don't know if it got like a shadow nerf, but the AK-117 is nothing like what it used to be. For some reason, I just don't know. First two bullets are very consistent, but when you start using the weapon, you keep firing, for some reason, it's just not the same. And it's definitely not top tier like it used to be in the past. And shoot, not even the ASM-10 is that good anymore as well, so the AK-117 is just not as good as it used to be, but it's still consistent and it still can get the job done. But the AK-117 is not there, but it's still good. Next up, we have the RUS, the submachine gun of all submachine guns. It's not messing with any submachine gun inside of the game. I don't care if you're using the MSMC, the Cordite, the GKS, the PDW-57, this RUS, and even inside of Season 7 is still good. People in the past have been using this weapon, especially in competitive and also in the legendary rank. The RUS is a very consistent SMG still to this day, and if you add in the right attachments such as like an extended mag, grip, quick draw, you can make this thing a flipping monster. It can still hold its ground even inside of Season 7, but there is one submachine gun that is definitely not messing with, and we will be talking about that soon. But the RUS is still consistent, it's still good. It's probably the only real submachine gun that you can actually use inside the game to still be competitive and still keep your ground inside of COD Mobile. But Season 7 RUS is still good to go, and that's still one of my picks for a submachine gun that is solid, consistent, that can kill very fast, nice fire rate, and just overall just a nice consistent gun. Now, speaking of submachine guns, and like I said, we're gonna be talking about this, but this is the new and beloved QQ9, a very consistent gun as well, but even better than the RUS. In case you didn't know, this is basically the MP5 from Black Ops 1, but this gun is so good. I feel like the rate of fire is consistent and nice, but I do not know if it's faster than the RUS, but I just know the recoil is very controllable, especially if you have on the right attachment. It doesn't even need a red dot. Really, I would just prefer like a quick draw. Grip doesn't need a red dot. The iron sights in itself is very clean, but the MP5, aka the QQ9, so flipping clean. Definitely using that over the RUS. If I had to choose between the two, definitely pick up the QQ9. Everybody has a chance to get it right now inside of the Battle Pass for free, so there should not be a reason why you should not have the weapon. Also, it is the tier 50 weapon inside of the Battle Pass as well, so everybody has a chance to get this. But the QQ9 is so good, and even its alter ego, you can call it the MP5 from Black Ops 1, it was good in itself, but a nice good submachine gun. You have the QQ9, you have the RUS, and if you don't have a go-to submachine gun, definitely pick up the QQ9. Now the next one that we have is an assault rifle. Now this one is a huge shocker because it is a default weapon. Everybody knows this weapon by now. If you just got started playing the game or you've been playing the game for a hot minute, this gun, you already know what it is. It's the M4. For some reason, I feel like it did get a buff. I don't know if I can confirm that or not, but the M4, it just rips now. I don't know if it's because of the new sound, but the M4 is very consistent. With it being so consistent with the recoil, I feel like it can hit even harder now. The M4, if you are a complete noob, you can flip and rip with this. If you get this gun in the right hands, especially with somebody that knows how to move around the map, knows their distance with an assault rifle, and knows how to get the job done, the M4 is a flipping beast. And the thing about it, it is a default weapon. It's one of the first weapons that you get inside of the game. M4, it still holds its ground. I feel like COD Mobile did it this way for all the new players, so that they can feel a bit more powerful, so that they can feel like they know what they're doing inside the game. But if you have not given this gun a shot in a while, definitely pick up the M4. Put on some attachment, grip, quick draw, don't matter, extended mag. I do prefer that you put on a red dot, because the iron sights, it's okay, it's not bad, but definitely put on a red dot. The M4, very nice weapon. Most of all these weapons are very consistent and they just know how to hit, man. I'm telling y'all, this is the way to go. If you want to get yourself some high kill games, put on these weapons. And lastly, this is the best gun inside of Season 7. Anybody can debate me inside the comment section, but this one right here, it's an assault rifle, the KN-44. I tested the recoil, I tested the bullet spread. It's just a nice weapon. I'm talking, it beams people. This is the new AK-117 and it hits even harder. Now, I do not know if it's inside of the credit store as of right now, but if it is, please pick up the weapon. I have never seen a weapon like this inside of COD Mobile Season 7. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be talking about, what about the HBR? I really don't want to talk about the HBR. As soon as it gets into everybody's hand and everybody's playing with it, I know it's going to get a nerf because all the free-to-play players are going to be complaining about it. And on top of that, the people that are just not as well or as skilled at the game are going to be complaining about it because people are dying by it and they don't have the ability to use the weapon. You can only get the weapon inside a rank. And I think way back you got it in a crate or a lucky draw, I can't remember, but the HBR is going to get nerfed, so that's why I didn't put it in this list. But the KN44 has definitely been in. Like, I'm sorry, whether it's not nerfed or is nerfed, the KN44 is a flipping monster. Doesn't need a red dye, really doesn't need any attachments at all. It's just a nice gun. The KN44, when I picked up the thing, I tried the thing on out, bro. Oh my god. Season 7 is the assault rifle season, and definitely the meta. The meta has changed. The KN44 is up top, and if it is in the credit store, please pick it up as soon as you get done watching this video. Very consistent gun, best gun inside of COD Mobile Season 7. Hey, Clip right here, we're talking about some more COD Mobile stuff. I'll see you on the next video, and yeah, Sprint Bros, I'm out. Peace, y'all.